The storm hits, the power's out, but your generator kicks on. You feel that relief, but then you glance at your propane tank and think, how long is this gonna last? In this video, we're breaking down practical fuel use, load myths, and how to stretch every gallon without cutting comfort. Most people think 50% load is a standard benchmark, but 50% of what? Half of 10 kW is 5,000 watts. Half of 26 kW, that's 13,000. So when you see specs at 50% load, it doesn't mean equal usage, it just means half of whatever your generator is capable of. Quick heads up, at the end of this video, I'll show you a tool that I built to make this a whole lot easier. If you've ever wondered how long your tank will last based on your actual setup, you'll want to hang around, it's worth it. Now, let's say a house is pulling 10 kW. You could run that on a 10 kW generator at full load or a 20 kW running at half. On paper, it's the same power to the house, but here's the twist. Those two generators don't burn the same amount of propane to do the same job. Now, technically a 10 kW generator at full load burns less propane than a 20 kW at half, but that doesn't mean you should max out your smaller unit. A larger generator with headroom runs cooler and operates with less strain. Fuel use matters, but so does long-term reliability and breathing room. Here's how this plays out in daily life. You've got a 500-gallon tank, but only 400 gallons are usable because of the 80% fill rule. So the question becomes, how many hours of runtime does that give you? And that depends on your generator, your load, and how well it's maintained. We built a free calculator that breaks it all down. Practical fuel usage at everyday load percentages for all the popular air-cooled Generac models. You can enter your tank size, pick your generator, and instantly see how long your propane will last. No guessing, just numbers based on hands-on data. Want to stretch your propane further? Keep your generator dialed in. Clean air filter, fresh spark plugs, valve lash in spec, and proper fuel pressure. Skip the cheap oil or the standard parts, or you may pay it back in fuel. Efficiency isn't just horsepower, it's how cleanly you harness every drop of propane. Now, maintenance helps your generator burn cleaner, but let's talk about what it's burning. Propane doesn't varnish like gas or sludge up like diesel. It stays stable for 20 plus years when stored properly. And compared to gas or diesel, it burns cleaner with fewer emissions and without needing any additives or extra prep. If your tank's buried, there's a little bit more to think about. Anode bags should be replaced every 3 to 5 years to prevent corrosion. Add annual inspections, proper soil drainage, and a full recertification every decade. Done right, a buried tank can last 30 to 40 years quietly doing its job underground. Propane stores well, but it doesn't refill itself. When your gauge hits 30%, it's time to make the call. Some providers offer remote monitoring, and if you've got that, great. If not, Generac's tank utility sensor ties into the mobile link and makes it easy to keep tabs before the pressure drops. If there's a storm on the radar, don't wait until everyone's panicking. Top off early while supply chains are still moving. And if someone in your home relies on powered medical devices, let your propane provider know now. They can flag your account for priority delivery when it matters most. Here in Florida, the #1 propane guzzler during an outage? Central AC. A 5-ton unit can spike your load by 6 to 8 kilowatts fast. That extra demand burns fuel quicker than you'd expect. Comfort matters, but knowing how much it costs per hour helps you plan smarter. Let's say you've got a 500-gallon tank, so about 400 gallons usable. If you're running a 24 kW generator at 66% load, that's about 3.6 gallons per hour, roughly 111 hours or 4.6 days of runtime. But none of this matters if you don't know your actual load. Generac used to offer a tool called PowerView to track real-time kilowatt draw, but it's been discontinued. A similar aftermarket option is called SenseFlex, and there's a specific model that works with generators. If you're serious about planning your runtime, knowing your load is the first step. The generator gives you peace of mind, but knowing how long your fuel will last, that's next level prep. Use a calculator, track your load, and stay ready before the next storm hits. Share your questions, your never again stories, or pro tips below. Subscribers, this is your moment to shine. And that's a wrap on propane, runtime, and fuel efficiency. We used real numbers and added the hands-on perspective that only comes from being in the field. And remember, when in doubt, get it checked out. Stay sharp, stay hands-on, and we'll keep you powered no matter what. I'll see you in the next one.